meadow, gather round, listen up, here's a tale to relay. On an ant and a grasshopper and a summer day. In a meadow bright, summer in the air, grasshopper hopping without a single care, and working hard, storing food with might, preparing for winter, day and night. Work today for tomorrow's gain, balance the sun with the rain. Play your tune, but don't forget, winter comes, pay your debt. Why work so hard? The grasshopper sings. Come join me and feel the joy summer brings. And looks up, replies with a grin. Winter's coming, gotta store up within. Work today for tomorrow's gain, balance the sun with the rain. Play your tune, but don't forget, winter comes, pay your debt. Autumn winds blow, leaves fall to the ground. Grasshopper sings though food's not around. Frost covers meadow, cold bites deep. Grasshopper's hungry, no food to keep. Work today for tomorrow's gain, balance the sun with the rain. Play your tune, but don't forget, winter comes, pay your debt. Grasshopper knocks on ant's little door. Please help me, ant, I need food more. Ant's eye soft, but lesson in mind. You played all summer, now food's hard to find. Work today for tomorrow's gain, balance the sun with the rain. Play your tune, but don't forget, winter comes, pay your debt. And shared some food, warm place to stay. Grasshopper learned as night turned to day. Next spring came, he worked and sang, balanced life's rhythm like a bell's clang. Ant and grasshopper, friends to the end, work and play in harmony blend. Meadow echoes with their song, balance in life where we all belong.
The Ant and the Grasshopper. In a meadow vibrant with the colors of summer, a grasshopper hopped about, singing merrily and enjoying the warm sun. Nearby, a diligent ant worked tirelessly, gathering food and storing it in her nest for the coming winter. "Why do you work so hard, Ant?" asked the grasshopper, pausing his song. "The weather is beautiful and there is plenty of food. Come, sing and play with me." The ant looked up at the grasshopper and replied, "I am storing food for the winter. When the cold comes, there will be no food to find. You should do the same." The grasshopper laughed and said, "Why worry about winter? There's plenty of time and food now. Winter is far away. Let's enjoy the moment." But the ant shook her head and continued her work. The days grew shorter, and summer turned to autumn. The leaves fell, and the air became crisp and chilly. The grasshopper still sang and played, although food was becoming scarce. One day, the first frost covered the meadow. The grasshopper, now hungry and cold, realized that he had not stored any food. Desperate, he hopped to the ant's nest and knocked on her door. "Dear ant," he pleaded, shivering, "I am cold and hungry. Please share your food with me." The ant looked at the grasshopper with compassion, but also with a lesson to impart. "Grasshopper," she said, "I worked hard to store food for the winter while you sang and played. There is enough food for me and my family, but I cannot give away what we need to survive." The grasshopper hung his head in shame, understanding too late the importance of preparing for the future. The ant, however, was not without mercy. She gave the grasshopper some food and a warm place to stay for the night, but she reminded him that he must learn to work and prepare if he wanted to survive the harsh winter ahead. The next spring, the grasshopper remembered the ant's words. He sang and played, but he also worked hard to gather food. When winter came again, he was ready, with his own store of food and a warm nest. From that day on, the grasshopper and the ant remained friends, each respecting the other's way of life, but understanding the importance of balance. The grasshopper learned to enjoy the present while preparing for the future, and the ant continued her diligent ways, much grateful for the lesson she had taught. And so the meadow echoed with a new harmony, where work and play were balanced, and both creatures thrived.